Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Kyle's Daily Bad Words of Wisdom. I've truly got some awesome stuff today to share with y'all on this lovely Saturday. Beautiful day, the sun came up, nothing exploded, haven't heard of anybody die yet, so, except for these guys. But not on a sad note, these are the only 3 gentlemen to ever die in the space program. Out of the Earth's atmosphere, no astronaut has ever died in any space program, the Russian space program or anyone. The most dangerous part, obviously, is takeoff and landing onto Earth. So, these 3 guys died all on the same mission. Something must have gone wrong. So, rest in peace, those guys. Science has always got to move forward, too. You can't let something, a little hiccup. You got to learn from mistakes and move forward. Like this program right here. For voice, people who have a voice impediment, like myself sometimes, there's more of a mental impediment, but I like my voice. Maybe I could actually donate my voice to help someone. So instead of having just a bland computer type of voice, people start associating you with this new a vocal identity, if you were, of your own. So yeah. And it's pretty cool. I mean, they have programs where you can sign, and it will translate that into speech real time. So really, I mean, they got some awesome stuff out there. You never know what, if you, like this creature right here, a sloth. If just sitting in the tree, he moves really slow. But given a tricked out iPhone like that guy, or if you throw him in the water, he can move 3 times faster. And sloths can hold their breath for 40 minutes. So that's pretty awesome. You wouldn't think that. Many powers are hidden inside of us, like that poor sloth. So that's why this guy, magician and skeptic, James Randi, created an organization that will give $1 million US to anyone that can demonstrate a paranormal ability. And as yet, no one has claimed it. Yeah. In Finland, there is an annual Carry Your Wife competition, in which the winner wins his wife's weight in beer. So, probably a trade-off. The guy with the skinniest wife probably wins. Sure. Alright, there's some pretty awesome places that you could go on vacation, but you might be weary of the capital of Maldives. Capital of Maldives. Sorry, my pronunciation there. It is so heavily urbanized that it covers the entire island that it is situated on. So, I mean, there is not any open space. It's all just skyscrapers and buildings. Tall buildings. Not little ones either. Quite urbanized. Oh, and I got one more shot. Pretty sweet though looking. If you're into like fishing and being out in the ocean, that'd be the place to go. You probably have some cool water recreation sports for all. If you find yourself in a squabble with someone, if you live in Scotland, there is the island of discussion. That historically, when you have an argument, citizens don't want to hear it, and they will put you onto this island. give you cheese and whiskey until you sort out your problem, and you are not allowed to leave until you reach some type of mutual agreement. So it's like a law of court. Whatever, you guys need to figure this out in between yourself, and we're going to put you there until you come to an agreement. This guy right here, John Krogner, and he's the director of the Obscure Sorrow website, and it is dedicated to creating new words to define the sadness and emotions that we feel sometimes that words do not express. And he makes his own made-up words, but they are carefully crafted with proper etology, word function, So here's one, gentlemen. Sounder. To sounder. To hear the sound, and and is the realization that each random passenger around you is living a same complex and vivid world as you do. So you're not just narrowly looking at your own world, you stop to check out the world around you and think about people's own problems, their problems are the same as yours. North Korea does have a policy of a mandatory voting to elect its legislature. But there is only one candidate you can vote for. So, it's not very fair. Here. In Germany, it was so screwed up in 1929 with there was a superinflation. It was so high that the exchange rate went from 9 marks to 4.2 million marks. That's the value. It went from that to that. And 4.2 million marks is to $1 US. So one German worker who used a wheelbarrow to cart off billions of marks that were his week's wages. So obviously it wasn't very much money. The thieves stole the wheelbarrow and left the pile of cash on the curb. Here's a picture of kids making a big fat money pyramid. So it would take like a whole pile to make up $1. How ridiculous. That's awesome. So there you go, people. It's Saturday. Rock on. We'll see you out there. Get her done.